In the ancient pages of Greek mythology, there lies a mysterious tale about Pandora's box. The image of a beautiful woman with sparkling, curious eyes standing before a gleaming golden box has become a symbol of curiosity, temptation, and the unforeseeable consequences that follow. This box, like a cosmic black hole, draws in all light and hope into its depths. What does it contain? Disease, war, hunger, or simply the deepest fears of humanity? When Pandora bravely opened the lid, evils poured out, engulfing the world and bringing suffering and misfortune to humankind. But is the box merely a vessel for wickedness, or does it hold even deeper secrets about the nature of the universe and human fate? This question has haunted philosophers, theologians, and writers for thousands of years, and to this day, it remains one of the greatest mysteries of Greek mythology. Today, let's explore a speculation about Pandora's box. Pandora and the Box of Fate, the plot of curiosity. In Greek mythology, Zeus, the supreme god of Mount Olympus, is known not only for his superior intellect but also for his cunning nature. After humanity was gifted the great treasure of fire by Prometheus, Zeus was furious. He saw this as an act of betrayal, one he could not forgive. Not only did he punish Prometheus with a harsh sentence on Mount Caucasus, but he also wanted to teach humanity a lesson to instill deep obedience. Thus began his plan, and Pandora was at the heart of this perfect scheme. Pandora was not an ordinary mortal. She was carefully crafted by the gods themselves to embody the essence of allure. The beauty of Aphrodite, the intellect and talents of Athena, and the sweet, whispering voice of Hermes, these all came together in Pandora, making her a living masterpiece. However, the most special gift Zeus gave Pandora was not her beauty or talents, but the mysterious box, a box she was never to open. This box, containing the most dreadful calamities, was not just a cursed object, but also a symbol of curiosity, a trait intrinsic to humanity that Zeus sought to exploit. When Pandora received the box, she had no idea she was holding the key to change the fate of mankind. Before handing her the box, Zeus carefully warned, "Never open this box, no matter what happens." But who can resist the allure of the forbidden? It was this subtle prohibition that planted the seed of curiosity in Pandora's heart. And then, one day, she could no longer resist the desire to uncover the secret inside. When the box was opened, all the diseases, pain, war, and suffering immediately escaped, spreading across the world, turning Earth from a paradise into a place of torment and misery. However, within the box remained one thing: hope, a tiny light flickering amidst the darkness of adversity. Was this hope a gift of salvation, or just a tool to make humanity endure the endless days of suffering without surrendering? This is a question that mythology does not answer, but it opens a profound reflection on human nature. Hope can be the strength that helps us overcome hardships, but it can also be the burden that keeps us trapped in the endless cycle of misfortune. Yet, the story of Pandora is not just about the box, it also carries a veiled warning. Prohibition always comes with temptation. When Zeus said, "Do not open the box," he not only wanted to test Pandora, but also indirectly proved that curiosity is irresistible. The prohibition made the secret more enticing, and this led to the irreversible consequences. Pandora, in her innocence and curiosity, was not to blame, but rather a symbol of humanity, forever eager to understand and explore, even knowing that it might bring misfortune. The tale of Pandora and her fateful box, over the thousands of years, remains as relevant as ever, a timeless reminder. Curiosity is the greatest power of humanity, but it is also the most dangerous double-edged sword. It drives us to go further, but sometimes it also pulls us back into the abyss. So if such a box lay before you, would you dare to open it? Pandora and the Fateful Box. When curiosity becomes both a blessing and a curse for humanity. The story of Pandora and the mysterious box has long been one of the most famous legends in Greek mythology, not only because of its captivating mythological elements, but also due to its profound lesson about human nature. Pandora, the first woman created by the gods, embodied perfection and allure, with dazzling beauty, refined intellect, and grace beyond compare. But along with these qualities, she also carried a gift, or rather, a challenge, delicately planted by the gods: curiosity. Imagine Pandora as a masterpiece of the gods, with beauty and qualities that made the entire world admire her. When she received the box from Zeus, the first thing she was told was to never open it, no matter the reason. However, just like the smoldering fire within a volcano, curiosity began to creep into her mind. The box was not just an object handed over to her. It gradually became a symbol, an unsolvable puzzle that invited Pandora to seek an answer. Pandora's curiosity was not merely a weakness or impatience, but a deep instinct inherent in every human being. It represented the desire to explore the unknown, a characteristic that has both driven humanity's progress and led people into potential dangers. What could be inside the box? Why was she forbidden from opening it? These questions relentlessly tormented Pandora's mind, making Zeus's warning seem increasingly distant. And then, the fateful moment arrived. Pandora, with trembling hands, opened the box. Immediately, the worst calamities spilled out, like an uncontrollable flood. Disease spread across the world, bringing untreatable pain. War erupted, with greed and envy turning people into enemies of one another. Famine and suffering enveloped every corner, taking away the peace humanity once knew. What had once been trapped inside the box was now released, creating the greatest tragedy in human history. But strangely, amidst the disasters and chaos, one tiny, fragile thing remained at the bottom of the box: hope. Hope, though weak, was the final light that helped humanity endure the suffering they faced. It reminded us that, even when confronted with the most dreadful things, there's always a glimmer of light to guide us forward. The story of Pandora is not just a warning about the consequences of curiosity, it is also a celebration of its power. Curiosity, when controlled and properly guided, is the greatest force that drives humanity to explore, create, and advance. However, when driven by haste or irresponsibility, it can become a curse, leading to disaster. Hope in Pandora's box, a gift of light or a curse from the darkness. The story of Pandora from ancient Greece remains a fascinating enigma. When the mysterious box was opened, calamities like disease, war, and suffering flooded the world, turning human life into a sea of misery. But amid all the horrors, there was one thing left trapped inside the box: hope. Is it a gift or a cunning plan by the gods to test humanity? Hope in this tale is not merely a positive feeling. It is a tiny light, just enough to guide the way, yet fragile enough to challenge patience. When the world is engulfed in darkness, hope becomes the smoldering flame that keeps people steady in the face of inevitable suffering. But perhaps Zeus, with his boundless wisdom, deliberately kept hope in the box as a miraculous balance. Without hope, humanity could sink into despair. But with hope, could they live forever in illusions, always waiting for something that may never come? What stands out most in the story is the positioning of hope. It is the very last thing left, as though it were a delayed form of salvation. If it is a gift, hope is the source of strength that helps humanity overcome adversity. It is the reason to keep fighting, to dream of a better tomorrow. But if it is a curse, hope takes on a darker shade. It can become a binding thread, forcing humanity to endure without daring to change, always believing in a better future that never arrives. In the end, hope remains a double-edged sword, both a light in the darkness and a potential trap, reminding us of the fragile line between perseverance and delusion. The unanswered mysteries, the questions surrounding Pandora's box. The tale of Pandora and her mythological box has long served as an endless source of inspiration for contemplation and unanswered questions. There remain many mysteries surrounding the origin of the box, its deeper meaning, and how this story connects to myths in various cultures. Is Pandora's box truly just a simple container? Or is it a complex symbol of human nature and fate? One of the biggest questions is the origin of the box itself. In the original version of the Greek myth, the box was not specifically mentioned, simply referred to as a container, leading to the hypothesis that the box might not have been an object as we know it today. Could the box have originally been a jar or some other form, only over time becoming the dangerous symbol we recognize? Some even suggest that the box was not a gift directly given by Zeus to Pandora, but rather a test of her curiosity to see if she could control her instincts. This raises an intriguing question. Was the box a tool created by the gods to test the essence of humanity? Pandora's story is not merely a cautionary tale about curiosity, but also carries profound messages about creation and destruction. When Pandora opens the box, calamities explode out into the world. Yet the miraculous part is that hope remains. This serves as a reminder that, even in the face of life's hardships and challenges, hope is the last thing that helps us endure and overcome adversity. The story also brings forth questions about control and freedom. Do humans truly hold the power to decide their own lives, or are the challenges they face merely trials set in motion by the gods? These unanswered questions are what make the Pandora myth a timeless legend, continually sparking curiosity and prompting us to reflect on human nature, fate, and the control we hold in life. Perhaps it is precisely these unresolved questions that keep the story alive within us, resonating through the ages.